Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix and welcome to Minecraft 1.7.10, and today we are going to start the Let's Play. So yeah, lots of mods. Some of them are very much development mods, so there will be sort of weird issues. Something that you may notice is a drop in frame rate. These will only happen every so often. That's because the world is generating, and for some reason it's a little bit slow to do it, so you will see sort of little frame rate drops here and there, but it shouldn't be too much. And there's something that I'll mention at the end of this video about power systems. So anyway, I will say now, if there's any mods that you think that I might be interested in, please drop me a link in the drop me a description and just say why you think that it should be added to the pack. But anyway, let's begin. So the mods that I have: applied energistics 2, bibliocraft, blood magic, botania, buildcraft, carpenters blocks, chisel, enderstorage, equivalent exchange 3, ender cells, extra utilities, forestry, gendustry, industrial craft 2. That's the latest build. That's 575. Ironchests, jabba, mapwriter for the mini-map, mechanism generators, mechanism tools, natura, not enough items, Pam's harvestcraft, pneumaticcraft, project red, railcraft, roguelike dungeons, Steve's carts, Tinker's construct, Tinker's mechworks, Twilight Forest, universal electricity, waila, witchery and zombie awareness. Now, you'll probably notice that there are a few things missing from that list. I am still waiting for a few mods to be updated, namely red power, which would take the place of project red when it appears, zycraft, mistcraft and thaumcraft. Those are the fourth time missing. There's also the bee related mods, but whether or not they'll be updated is a little bit in flux at the moment. Things that you might expect, things like thermal expansion, I have not added, and I have not added Minecraft Reloaded either. I was in two minds about having them. There are a lot of mods that I have on this list which do the same job. Things like Steve's carts and railcraft can be used for transportation, as well as other things in there. You know, there's farming stuff that can be done by Steve's carts and forestry. So on the whole, I didn't really think it was needed, and I especially didn't think it was needed when I realised that the new Minecraft Reloaded only supports RF. It doesn't support EU. And whilst I can generate RF using mekanism, I just didn't want, yet another power system. The mekanism stuff will be pretty much used only to make lots of ore, lots of metals, as well as there's some quite neat things in there like the jetpacks and the armour as well. So there's some quite good things in mekanism that are quite unique. Whereas in Minecraft Reloaded, a lot of what's done there is done in other mods. And also a lot of the other mods do work very well together. I mean, Mekanism is probably the only power system that doesn't really interact with the others particularly well. There are sort of filling in, I guess, of the other mods in various mods. So for example, Industrial Craft 2, you can create power using buildcraft, oil and fuel. In mnematiccraft there are converters for IC2 to mnematiccraft, buildcraft to mnematiccraft, and mnematiccraft to BC. So yeah, so that's my reasoning behind it anyway. I've got some magical mods in there, I've got some tech mods in there, I've got some sort of various in-between mods, so it should be fun. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to make a world. I'm going to call it Phoenix Plays 2. I'm going to turn bonus chest on, and then the rest of it as normal. So yeah, I will hit that button and I'll stop recording while it does the loading, and then I will see you in a sec. And welcome back. Now we do appear to be in a forest. Now you'll see a lot of, it's quite colourful, there's a lot of sort of flowers and different kinds of trees around. I think that one's papaya. Right, first things first though, I do need to find the chest. As I said, you'll see a few little frame rate drops here and there. That's just genning the world. Looks like it might be down. Aha! There it is, where the torch is. Okay, got some bread, got some wood. Got a couple of useful things there, an axe, a tree tap, and a pickaxe as well. That's not bad. We do need to find a place. Aha! A river. I'm thinking, now what I'm thinking here is a modular construction. We can build a farm, maybe about here, and then a hut sort of up here. I do need to find clay and sand for coke ovens, because a lot of my transportation is going to be done with railcraft when I get to that point. So yeah, and there's also some fruit trees nearby, which will be good for Pam's harvestcraft. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. I do need to find some grass though, to get some seeds. Aha, there's some grass over there. Actually, that area might be better for a farm. It's a lot flatter. Yeah, let's do that. Now that's some cotton. Occasionally you'll see barley as well growing, and cotton growing, just in the middle of nowhere, as it were. There we go, some barley, got some normal seeds as well. Belladonna. Ooh, a little bit of a stutter there. What I'll do off camera is I'll basically go for an explore and gen as much of the world as possible, and I'll also go mining off camera as well. Let's get up a crafting table. Let's build my crafting table somewhere over here. Can build it out of birchwood maybe. Got some cows. Let's use oak. It's going to be kind of heavy on the materials. Well, it always is when you get started, right? You know, this is a getting started video, so let's just build a bog standard house that I can modify later on. I think that should be alright. Just a little bunker. Now, I do need to be inside at night. The mobs are amped up quite a lot by the zombie awareness mod. So what the zombie awareness mod is, it tweaks the AI, makes it a little bit more intelligent, and they will swarm you. If they find you, they'll come after you, all of them, and they'll all, because of the mekanism mod, they'll be wearing different kinds of armor as well. So they might be in full suits. So you know, it's something to be worried about, I guess. Not necessarily worried, but it's something to watch out for. I think that's everything from there. So I've got a nice little farm going there. It's just a little one. It'll do the job. But later on I can beef that up. Now there's some clay there. I do need some clay. Now I was considering building a cell. It's the method of construction that I've been using quite a bit. But I thought, well, I want to go sort of more for modular design. I think modular design is far more normal, I guess. You know, everyone pretty much sort of starts out with their first building. And I think it's quite rare. I mean, the only time I've sort of built with the intention of, I don't know, keeping the design is on the crack packs on the PvP server that I play on. Yeah, everything's built so that it stays, it sort of stays as one, I guess. It's very difficult to do modular design when you're hollowing out areas underground. It's a lot easier to do it when you're above ground and you can just expand. And that's the point of this series, just to show off some little more interesting ways of doing things, I guess. I don't necessarily like just building a house and sticking with it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I do like to sort of add bits onto it. So, yeah. Alright, well, there is a house with a cow. I'll keep the cow in here. Keep him safe. I'm going to need more wood, definitely. I forgot to put my time on, didn't I? As far as time goes, I'm going to try and get these videos to be about 20 minutes long each. Some, like this one, will probably go over because I forgot to set the timer. But yeah, I'm going to try and stick to 20 minutes per video. Alright, so that's that. We now have a hut. Spiders can get in. Actually, can they get in? I don't think they can. Let me check that. No, spiders won't be able to get in through those holes, through any of those holes. And that does also allow me to have a little bit of light come in. I will also stick a pressure pad inside, and I think here I'm going to open up a little mining operation. It's not going to be particularly brilliant, but it'll do the job. So, because I have modded this quite a large amount, you will see quite a few ores that you may not necessarily notice. Now, I haven't done anything with the ore gen, so I will get copper ore from Mekanism, forestry, etc, etc. The only thing that I have fiddled with is the fuel type for world anchors. I changed it to coal because it was ender pearls, just because I want to do some more interesting things, and having to have an ender farm is not going to help too much with that. So let's make some coal. So that will make me some torches. I can make torches out of using stone, because Tinker's Construct does add a well, it adds these rods, stone tool rod. You can use those stone tool rods just in the same way that you would normally make a torch. So your charcoal or your coal, and then you get 4 torches out of that. Yeah, let's make a decent pick. Get an upgrade. There we go. So yeah, as far as everything else goes, basically off camera, between this episode and next, I will do a load of mining, really get some lots of stone, and just kind of see, you know, yeah, I'll just basically get lots of stone, maybe do a few expansions here and there, get a wall up maybe. Sort of start securing areas, because I don't particularly want the zombies to get in. Now, as far as keeping zombies away is concerned, we may have a few issues here. Do we have pingy sticks? Yes, we do. These are from Tinker's Construct. They do damage and they do slow. So maybe some of those around the base would be useful. We'll need to get a some proper farms set up. I'll go outside, cow. So you're going to cause problems. Do I have multiple cows? Because if so, I can just kill that cow. Got some sheep out here. That's because it's going to insist on standing on the pressure plate. Okay, take out the pressure plate, then it can't do that. Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this episode here, and between this episode and next I will go mining, get lots of stone, and hopefully when the day comes up I will have a lot of stone that I can, maybe even some iron, and be able to start making some things. I have a few plans, put it that way. So for now I will say thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.